Good morning, class. This is your teacher, Alan, and I am going to teach you another activity for today. We're going to focus on past simple versus past continuous. Okay, there is a difference between those topics because when you talk about the past simple, you talk about a specific action and a specific activity in the past. And when we talk about that past continuous, we talk about an action that took progress in the past. Look, we use the past continuous to talk about actions in progress at certain time in the past, not today, not in this moment, in the past. For example, I was studying English. I was studying English. But today you are trying to review. You are not studying a lot. No, you are reviewing some activities because you are going to get your degree in English. No? And what about the past simple? Well, the past simple is at certain time in the past. Could be schedules, could be actions. It's like the present simple, no? To talk about facts, habits, or routines. Now, for example, I played soccer. It's an action. You played soccer, and that's all. But you can say also, I was playing soccer. No, I was playing soccer from 6 to 8 p.m. No, it's a period of time that to progress something, some activities. Now, let's see. Let's see here. The activity is very easy. No, the only difficult part is going to be the past simple because you need to know the verbs. Okay, there are regular and irregular verbs, so you need to know it. And then it's very easy. Now, in the first class, we will learn the verb be, with easy questions. In the second week, or in the second class, we see the present simple and the present continuous. Now you're going to check the past simple and the past continuous. Now let's see. Let's go with the easy one, okay? Past continuous. In some books you can look for past progressive. There's no problem. Past simple or past progressive. Now, for the past simple, we need the verb be. Okay, let me see. We need the verb be. Here I'm going to write the verb be. Much better. Let's see. The verb be. Oh my goodness. Here. The verb be. So in this case, we are going to say that the verb be has two forms. Okay, be. I'm going to combine. Excuse me, two forms. Not two forms. Yeah, much better. For example, be is in the present is am is are. But in the past, it's not am, it's are. In the past, you use was or the negative form wasn't, or you can say were or weren't. Okay, look, this is the idea. Was and were. No, was and were. Also, you can use affirmative form was, or you can use the negative form wasn't, or weren't. That's it. Was, were, wasn't, weren't. Okay? If you know this, you know the past continuous. If you don't, that's going to be very difficult. For example, in the past progressive, we need 5 squares. Like the pronoun, be, verb, ing, complement. It's very easy. It's very easy. I, you know the pronouns. You, he, she, it, we, and they. Those are the pronouns. Always. And here you know the verb be. No, the verb be. This is very essential here. The verb be. Okay, in the first part we saw present, there was am is are. Here only was and were. Perfect. It's like I was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, they were. That's all? Yes, that's all. That's very easy. Here, I'm going to write separate, not because of the formula, no, here, combine. Vamos a combinar para que no se confundan. Look. Because I write separate because I need to show you the rule, but in reality this goes together. No, this goes together, so we need to be careful. Yeah, it's like this. Okay. For example, here it says I need a verb plus ing. Okay. For example, cook, cooking. Yeah, I was cooking pizza. You were reading a book. But there are some rules. For example, in let's see, run. In run there is a rule. For example, run has only 3 letters: consonant, vowel, consonant. So the last consonant is repeated. Run. No, consonante, vocal, consonante. La última consonante se repite. Okay, running in the park. For example, here she was studying. Okay. Some students do this. Omit y and you write ing. But this is incorrect. Okay, is the studying, and also the pronunciation studying, not studying, studying. Okay, it was, I don't know, working. Let's imagine it's a dog. Wow, wow, no, working. I was forgetting the compliment. No, she was studying English. The dog was barking at night. We were playing tennis, and they were listening to music. Oh, excuse me. Listening to music. Now, this is a past continuous. Teacher, and what is the time in progress? Uh, Analyze. I was cooking pizza. And the pizza you don't cook at the moment. No, you prepare the ingredients, you look for the ingredients, you prepare the ingredients, you bake the pizza, then you get out of the oven the pizza, and then you cut the pizza, and then you serve the pizza, and finally you eat the pizza. Finally, so it's a period of time. You were reading a book. Okay, one book you can read in an hour or in a minute. You take a week, 2 days, 3 days. It depends on you. No, a progress of time. He was running in the park. Okay, when you run in the park, you say running. It's not that you are like Flash. No, it's impossible. You when you are training, you run for 1 hour, for 30 minutes, 20 minutes. No, it's a period of time. She was studying English. No, at least English is for 3 years. No, it was barking at night. The dog was barking at night. Oh, it was terrible. All the night the dog was barking. All the night. So, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. 8 hours, for example. We were playing tennis. Okay, it's a period of time. How much time do you play tennis? 2 hours? 1 hour? Half an hour? It depends. They were listening to music. No, she was listening for a long time or for a short time. Okay, but it depends. Okay, this is affirmative form. No, affirmative form. Now, let's see negative form. The negative form is very easy. It's very, very similar to the present. What's the difference here? The verb be. You say I was, I wasn't. You were, you weren't. He was, he wasn't. She was, she wasn't. It was, it wasn't. We were, we weren't. They were, they weren't. I wasn't cooking pizza. I was cooking pizza. I wasn't cooking pizza. No? You were reading a book. You weren't reading a book. No, it's the opposite. He was running in the park. He wasn't running in the park. She was studying English. She wasn't studying English. No, maybe they were doing different activities. No, I wasn't cooking pizza. I was cooking sopa seca. No, a mix in both. You were reading a book. You were watching a movie. Hmm? He wasn't running in the park. He was swimming in the beach in Cerro Azul. She wasn't studying English. She was studying French. No? It was working all night. No, it was working all day. No, only the complement is changing. We were playing tennis. No, we were playing soccer. And you love soccer, of course. They weren't listening to music. No, they were listening to the teacher. No, you can change the complement, or also you can change the verb. There's no problem. Affirmative, negative. Question. Question. Okay. For the question, it's also similar, teacher. It's once again copy paste, yes, of course. But the difference here, esta es la diferencia. This is the difference. We move those words. It's like this. In the first part, you write the pronoun first and then the verb be. In the question, first is the verb be and then the pronoun. In affirmative, not in negative. I was cooking pizza. Was I cooking pizza? And now there is a question. Yes. No? Were you reading? You were reading a book. And the question, were you reading a book? Okay. Was he running in a park? No. Was she studying English? Was it working at night? Were we playing tennis? Were they listening to music? No, but this is the first part of the question because in the second part you need to answer. For example, was I cooking pizza? Now it depends. It's a personal question, remember. It's not that I'm going to ask somebody for this. Was I cooking pizza? It's like when your mom says, ¿qué cociné ayer? Pizza, sopa seca, arroz con pato. No, this is a personal question. You have to answer yes, I was, or you can say no, I wasn't. That's it. Okay, that's it. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. But you choose only one. No, you don't choose two answers, only one. For example, hey, you, for the next, no, were you reading a book? Were you reading a book? This is for the second, to one person, to a different person, no? To a second person. And you say, yes, I was. Or no, I wasn't. Mister, it's the same answer. Yes, of course, it's the same answer. But the difference is that in the first part, this is for the first. I told you it's a personal question. No, a personal question. So as that is personal, no como es personal, I answer. I ask myself and answer myself. Me pregunto a mí mismo y me respondo a mí mismo. In the second one is different because in the second one I am the first person that is asking to a second person is going to answer. Were you reading a book? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. Okay? Be careful because in those cases, not only in those cases, the pronoun is different. In the rest, there's no problem. Okay, in the rest, there's no problem. Was he running in the park? Okay, look at this. Was he running in the park? You have two possible answers. You can say yes, or you can say no. But in this case, you're not going to say yes, I was. No, that is not correct. In this case, you say yes, and you focus on the pronoun and the verb be yes, yes she was, or no, she wasn't. That's it. Okay? Okay, teacher, a different one because I don't understand. Okay. You say, was he barking all night? ¿No? ¿El perro estuvo ladrando toda la noche? ¿Sí o no? Ah, you can say yes. Focus on the pronoun. Focus on the pronoun. Focus here. No, focus here. And also focus on here. Yeah, those ones. No, it's like this. Here and here. Look at this. Here and here. Look. No? You can see? Ah, okay. I got it. Ya lo tengo, ya sé. Yes, it was. Or no, it wasn't. Excellent. That's the idea. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. One more. Una que no está arriba. Were they... Oh, excuse me. Were they celebrating the holy? Were they celebrating the Holy Mass? No. It's like for you. No. Were they celebrating the Holy Mass? You have two answers. Once again, no. If you don't remember, focus on this. Okay. Were they celebrating the Holy Mass? Yes, they were. Or no, they were. Okay, that's it. Okay, class. I wanted to work the past simple and the present simple. Sorry, the past simple and the past progressive or continuous. But first, let's focus on this. Okay, let's focus on this. My advice for you is that for next class, we're going to work the past simple. Okay, the past simple. Okay, excuse me. The past simple for next class. What's the problem? Why not today, teacher? Easy, because for the past simple, I need verbs. I need verbs in the past, no? And let's see, can you remember your irregular verbs? Can you remember the irregular verbs? Yes or no? Because remember, in the past simple, there are regular verbs and also irregular verbs. If you don't know those, especially those ones, it's going to be very, very, very difficult to do this activity. No? To do this activity. So, this is a free activity. This is not homework, but it's free. You need to memorize, you need to practice, you need to study. I don't know what's the correct word for this. You need to get ready with your irregular verbs for next class. Okay, irregular verbs for next class. If you do it, right. If you don't do, I'm so sorry. But it's going to be very hard for you. Thank you so much, boys, and see you next week. Bye bye.